In this world of ours, there are a few things that just don't go together. Right, let's start off with bacon and ice cream. No, absolutely not. What about this one? Very relatable. 6-month-old banana in a warm golf bag. The controversial one, pineapple and pizza. And no, weirdo, it doesn't go together. I've got the poll to prove it. It's a fact, okay? But sitting firmly on the top of that list is Al, me, and draw drivers. We don't get on, do we? Do we? If I hadn't have already heard, I would have thought that Max D stands for Max Definitely Visiting Brenda. But a little birdie tells me that in actual fact, the Max D could be the perfect driver for me, a hooker of the ball. Damn it. This year there are many Rogue ST heads designed to do different jobs, and 9 times out of 10 a slicer is going to walk out with a Max D head. But after a long chin wag with my good friend Johnny Wonder at Callaway, I had to give this a hit. It had to be done. Right, promise me something. Okay, this is the opening shot. Don't judge me, all right? Is it me, or does it look like today there are more trees on the left-hand side than that of the right? I'm watching you. Hands up if you didn't expect that. I just feel like this has got that little bit of a draw influence over a neutral head, enough for me to know what shot shape I'm going to get, which is great to work with. And I'm not sacrificing distance. Very, very easy, 343 yards. That was toey, but surprisingly, not that left. How consistent, 342. The dispersion here is going to look like a 10-cent piece. 3, 4, no way, no, I'm hacking. For anyone that doesn't believe this, those last 3 shots, who is this sexy man? Look at, action. 343, 342, 342. Come with me, you might want to zoom in. Let me just be cocky for this next 30 seconds because this doesn't happen very often. Thank you. You listening? I'm awesome. Do you really say practice with a dustbin lid on your putts? How about 340 odd drives? Huh? That's amazing. I feel like karma's going to hit us hard here. Where's this going to go? Top, shank, snap hook. Nope. Nope. .348. So, look, we know this is finishing left of the target line, right? That's something I could easily sort out. A lot of that is club face. We can neutralize this a little bit more, but I know, the stats know where this is going. So are the days gone of, yes, I'm not saying I want a hugely offset driver, but could a draw model work for me? So far, yes. And I didn't want to believe it I didn't. I'll be honest with you. I don't know whether it's an ego thing. I don't know why a draw model is a problem, but just look, Mum, look. Oh, I've towed it. Mum, don't look. Oh, I didn't look. I hit that really well. So here's the logic as to why potentially I should consider a Max D. So it's so easy to stand on this tee, just see a fairway and just want to hit it straight. If you came in here and say I want to hit a straight shot, you'd leave with a poked eye. You would. Free of charge. Where we should be looking at this tee shot, identifying the strengths and weaknesses and then try and execute it. So we've got the fairway here. I've got a Max D. The chances are this is going to go right to left. All of a sudden, you've erased this side of the golf course, where I can tell you now, if I stood there with a neutral driver, I'm opening left and right. My bad shot at the moment is actually stuck out to the right. So I could almost eradicate that shot altogether. We know this is going to be working right to left. The bad shot will be here. Brenda is still very much in trouble. It's not going to perform miracles, but I know we're going to get a right to the left shot. So I could aim here and it's going to draw. Do you want to see? I feel like we're going to have a mic drop moment here. Right at the line, let it naturally come back. Tee, Mr. Fairway. 330 yards though. I just know, I could pick my tee up. I picked my tee up before I'd even hit it. I just know what's going to happen. God, it's amazing. If I could just control this face more, it's just consistency on a different level. A bit like that. A bit like that. I'm not going after these either, that's a 3, 4, 5. So usually when we talk about new products, it's, oh, here's the Rogue ST, we'll spend an hour talking about this driver. Here's the Max T, don't worry about that. Oh, here's the Triple Diamond, spend an hour on that. But with Johnny, I've got to say, we spent probably the most amount of time talking about the Max D. So what makes this, well, not draw bias, a draw neutral driver? Well, you're looking at it right now. It's a little draw bias because there's a heel weight positioned in the heel. Who wrote this? Having that mass behind the heel hitting area will also allow the face to rotate at impact, obviously neutralising that slice, hence why it's usually a slicer's best friend. That was a bit on the blocky side actually for me, but look at that shaping back. This shaft is a workout. So specs we've got here. The Max D, 9 degree. I could probably go a little bit lower if I wanted to, but we've got obviously the 9 degree head. And installed, you'll recognize this from the Triple Diamond, we've got the LA Golf Trono 75 Tour X. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna take my jumper off. Ignore the untucked shirt for this one shot because this is having it. If you want to see the video of me taking my shirt off, it's on my Only Shank site. It's just so nice having that line, knowing I can hit it very hard. This is not short, that's 351. Look at this come in. Oh yes. Oh, it works the blocks. Look. This is, I didn't want to believe it, and I didn't want to believe it. I'll be the first to put my hands up right now and say that did surprise me. And I'll be the first to admit that I looked at the lineup of the Rogue ST and didn't even give a look at the Max D, because on paper, usually a draw model, I draw the ball, I am a hooker. I know. Usually with driver reviews, I'm here trying to bash it as hard as possible. But for this was like, right, put myself in a whole perspective. I need to find the fairway. And with that mentality, we've still got to carry 315 yards, which is totaled 300, where's that moved? Why's that moved? Why are you over there? Which is totaled 342 yards on average, and that's with a couple of not great strikes in there. Spin was fantastic, like 2,000 RPM. Oh, but obviously the winner here, and the reason this isn't in a tighter circle is because of me. If I had the mentality of standing up on a fairway and knowing which shot shape to come in with, like most people should, if you're standing there thinking you're going to hit a straight shot, you're opening up both sides of the fairway. So what can you take from this? Well, I would give everything a shot. Maybe if you are drawing, try a max D, try a draw model, and see if you can actually work with it, rather than straight away thinking, I need to open that face up, I need weight in the toe. Which you could say, if you're then blocking it, you're gonna have a fade bias, it's gonna make your bad shot even worse. So, you see? Guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. I'm glad I did it, I really am. If you're not a part of Team Al and you like the content, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and I'm live streaming on Twitch. Thank you.